Hey all, we're back. Day 3 of running this after work. Looking forward to smashing out the last of Zangomarsh and heading into Telrador. So yesterday we finished up level 62 and a bit, heading towards level 63. We're making pretty good progress, as you can see on the live split down the bottom. This run is the second run that I've done on the beta since I actually got my own copy. I'm pretty excited to be able to do this with you guys floating around. The main reason why I'm really happy to have this on my own beta account is that my actual character on Classic has been there's been a little bit of work done with that just to get that ready to go for actual BC launch. So just gearing up in raids, getting some gear, getting some equipment, doing some pre-quests. This is the first run that I've done on the beta where we've actually dumped in the actual pre-quests that I did as if I was doing an actual run at launch. I haven't done all the pre-quests yet that I intend to have for launch, but I have about half of them at the moment. So those got put in, took about half an hour without any summons or anything like that. So we've added half an hour to the clock and gone on from there. As a result of having the gear, having the 100% mount, having a few additional bits and pieces, having the pre-quests, and allowing realistically for the time that it takes to actually turn those pre-quests in before going into BC. We've shaved 2 hours off the time to level 61. We've shaved another hour off the time to level 62, and level 63 is looking really, really good at this stage. So we're just going to jump in and get started with that, and we'll just see how we go. Let's just log in first, and then I'll start up the timer once again. As always, happy to have a chat, and if you guys have got any questions on leveling or anything like that, feel free to hit me up. Can't quite recall where we finished up yesterday. I was a bit tired. We'll have a look. Okay, so we're in Zangar. Gonna wait for Questy to load up. It's looking good. Okay, so I still need to do the Marshlight Lake controls and the Serpent Lake controls. I'm at Telrador. Oh, I see where I was. Okay, so I'm just on my way to Oribor Harbourage. So let's get this started up and we'll get straight into it. Yeah, we've just got to get over to the Serpent Lake controls. Probably gain a little bit of attention here. I'm just going to do a quick just gallop up here and then we'll do a feign death. Hopefully will work. Yep. We picked up Steady Shot yesterday. I've got the macro going. So here's the controls. I've already got the plan. Oops, I keep right clicking this and I need to stop doing that. There we go. That'll be the other control. Oh, there's the overseer there. We run straight into him. So I've just got one more of these controls to do. For balance must be preserved. I'm just gonna drop my aggro on this guy so I can just pump him. They've just decided to come over and hang out. I still need half of my Naga claws, but I'll do that at Marshlight Lake. Don't have my aspect on either. Right. The Ouroboros. These guys all seem to have a fairly nasty habit of trying to knock me off my mount. Hopefully it won't happen this time. So we're going to actually grab some of these needlers on the way through. Just drop aggro on any Naga. So these bog flare needlers, all the needlers, the bugs basically, in Zangarmarsh, they all do a 1 minute buff. We'll do the spore bat first. This is the more common one. Every spore bat drops this if you're in melee range. This buff here, energizing spores, increases all attributes by 30. Pretty nice buff. And as you can see, it's added 30 onto absolutely everything. Lasts for 5 minutes as a general rule of thumb. You know, I wouldn't say go completely out of your way to get spore bats to have the buff, but definitely, you know, if you're not mounted and you've got one nearby, definitely pick it up. These needlers are a little bit more interesting. They're a little bit of the Lord giveth, the Lord taketh away. Oh, Crazy, I'm so sorry. I actually forgot that you sent me a message. Do you want to do that tonight, or do you want to do that tomorrow night, mate? I can hop off and do that now if you want. Are you sure? All right, beautiful. All right, we'll definitely do it tomorrow then. How you doing? Oh, okay. Oh, Crazy. No, I figured you meant revenge. Remember. Dang, man. That's a terrible autocorrect. I had you very much in my thoughts. I didn't want to, like, intrude with stupid messages while you guys were sort of dealing with family stuff, but definitely you were in my thoughts. Were some of the photos in your new banner from catching up with the family at all? Come on, give me that buff. Yeah. Yeah, okay. How's your missus? Could imagine it would have been pretty tough for her as well. Yeah, that's a pretty awesome photo. No, I didn't think it would, hey. Oh, my thoughts are with her as well as yourself, mate. It's nice seeing lots of her family. Well, I mean, she's pretty awesome too. Let's face it. Like, she puts up with you. Like, that takes a fairly special person. So it's nice to catch up with some of her family. I mean, granted that, you know, these are very unusual circumstances with COVID and travel restrictions and everything like that. I think it's safe to say it always seems a bit of a shame that, you know, families do the big get-togethers when something like this happens and not before. I guess it's a good reminder to, you know, take time for the fam. Crossbow. It is an upgrade. Ah. Rip. Oh my gosh, there's someone here in the beta called Legolas. I have to see whether or not... I don't know if you can see it. Hang on. I just want to see whether he's an actual hunter. What's the odds? Figured. Yep. Yeah. That's a bit weird. Abandoned that quest is still showing in my questy. Taking a long time to update. No worries. I was just saying that considering how extraordinary Mrs. has to be to put up with you for such a long period of time, like it probably makes sense that her family's pretty good too. Yeah, I'm winning, mate. I've peeled 3 hours off my time. You can't deny it. Think you're batting above your average just quietly. Oops. You know, in a way, it's you know, kind of a shame that, you know, these gatherings. I mean, I know we live in unusual circumstances at the moment with COVID, and we don't want to, you know, risk making each other crook. But I think you'll agree, even like without COVID, like it just seems to be that you sort of get out of the habit of those big family catch-ups. You want to disagree, but you can't. There's no point disagreeing. You know it's true. No, you're a really awesome person yourself. So many redeeming qualities, including putting up with me paying out on you. Yeah, because someone's got to keep you humble. Where the fuck did he go? Oh, this is the thing. There's a disappearing thing. I actually thought this was a bug the first time I saw it. I was just like, what's going on? Alright, yep, that sounds like a plan. Let's do that. We both got to stop having such busy lives. It's ridiculous. Yeah. What's our next interview, mate? What are we doing next? You were initially thinking Maximus from Oceanic KSM. I think it's worth chasing them both, but I mean, if Maximus is happy to hang out and give us some of his time, let's do that first. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do him the courtesy of giving him a prio since he agreed before he changes his mind. All right, let's do that. Is that supposed to be you'll message him? Are you doing like voice to text or something, Mo? Good lord. Well, at least it's not as bad as some of the worst autocorrects you've done, shall we say. You get a free pass this week, mate. More muck blowers. I think the work that you did in sort of planning like the interviews and the interview questions, like I'm pretty keen to come on, I'm pretty keen to keep doing that for the other interviews, because that worked out really well. Yeah, they were really good. They were good questions too. No? Probably going to round up like 500 freaking assassins now. What am I doing? I'm going mad. Come on. I made it mana, that's why it's giving me a hard time. Is that all of them? It is. There's some more ogres. Done all the ogres? Oh, I have. Oh, that works out quite well. So apart from all the upheaval, how you been, man? How's your week? What you been up to? How's the fam? How are the kids? Haven't you seen you raging about them driving you nuts lately? So I'm assuming that they're all behaving themselves. There's school holidays there as well, right? You get school holidays anymore. Oh, but I mean, okay, you're gonna have to explain this to me like I'm 5. Are your kids are too young and you're in a different career now? Okay, I was gonna say, is there something to do with school holidays that I don't know about? That's fair enough. In the beer industry, I can't imagine a job that's better suited to you, to be honest. Can't begin to tell you. It is pretty great. I just like that it makes you a happy camper, you know? And let's face it, how many people get to say, "Oh yeah, I've got a mate that works in a beer factory." That's pretty awesome as well, just quietly. Kind of annoyed that I forgot this one. Out. You know, I remember when you first sort of thought about whether you might do this or not, and I remember you saying that you didn't feel like you were experienced enough to do it. But I mean, you've been doing this for a little while now, and you know, the only thing that I can say about it is like, if you look at what you know now about that industry compared to like say a year ago, I think you'll agree it's picked up a lot. Oh, can we? I should totally do that. And then I'll like make a review like this is the best spear ever. Like it improved my passes by like 20%. How many fertile spores I've got? None. Oh my god. Because of these. Can you drop a link for the beer? Yeah, well, that's the thing. I mean, talk about being underqualified, but qualifications come from experience, right? And like that's what you're getting now. And like in another few years, you know, it'll be the same again. Like you'll know so much more than you know now. Like that's just how it goes. Same old story, you know. Obviously, they're a fan of what you bring, and you'll be a pro in no time. These are dropping heaps of fertile spores. That's awesome. And then you know who to butter up if you need paint or, I don't know, cement. What's that? Based on the brewers who competed, you're the first brewer on the... You are such a doofus. Oh my god. No one is gonna correlate brewing with your ability at CrossFit. Let's just get that straight, hey? Oh, you're the... What's with your autocorrect today? It's truly horrendous. You're the fittest brewer on the planet. Well, actually, that's probably true. Let's face it, it doesn't exactly lend itself to lots of exercise. Yay, I got all the spores I need now. Happy days. You're on your phone, so it's even worse than normal. My god. If I had $1 for every awkward autocorrect that you've done, I'd have a lot of dollars. I'm actually going to have to turn my camera off because it's going to give me a headache. I'm still not 100% from not feeling well last week with the headaches, and it's going to set it off. I can already feel it. Let me just finish killing the smaller, then I might just do that. Hang on a sec, let me pop that off. And here. That's it. Can't believe I'm still like so freaking light sensitive after a week. Ridiculous. Oh, thank you. All right, I'm just going to click that link. Hang on. Oh, I've got it. I will definitely snag some beverages and then inspect them scientifically for scientific reasons. So. Oh, I meant to ask you, Crazy, while I've got you here. Hacks. I was going to snag tickets for you and I for the Friday and the Saturday. I'm not too worried about whether it's going to work out for us at that period of time. I just wanted to just grab the tickets so we have them, and then just see what happens down the track in terms of like COVID and access and schedules and what's going on in life. Because it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like last time I went, like I found like Sunday was a bit, you know, everyone was like starting to pack up. Saturday is the busiest day for visiting. And Friday tends to be more like the industry, if that makes any sense. So like in terms of like wheeling and dealing. Yeah, no, I'll grab the tickets. Like, so I'll cover the tickets, that's no problem. I'm not gonna book anything else until it's like a lot closer to the date and we sort of know what we're doing. So yeah, I wouldn't worry about that too much at this stage. Kill. Not me, kill you. Rude. When's the Masters? Wow. You're gonna have to be a responsible adult. I really don't want to die here. Okay. Well, how about just get the tickets for now? So I'll grab the tickets for just Friday and Saturday, for both. And then we'll just sit on them and just see what happens down the track and work out what's happening. Like worst case scenario, I can pass them on to someone else, you know? But it's just better to just have them so that if we do decide that we're going to do it and it's all looking good, then, you know, that's great. Exactly, fingers crossed. Paddy's got tickets as well, and Josh, so hopefully catch them and a few other familiar faces if it all works out. And hopefully, I mean, if we've got some Melbourneites over there, it might be a nice opportunity for a catch up, like in the evening or something, and some beers with the locals. Yeah, well, I'm thinking it's going to be fairly close to like the date that we probably do the chopper drive this year. So it'd be good for a bit of awareness, you know. I got everything here. I do. Got stuff. Caps are required. Spores, range spores are not. West. Apon. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. I think it's better to just like make some loose plans and just see what happens later on. It would be best way to deal with it. And then the pot's in. Okay, so I'm going to separate lake. Yeah, I think so too. I think that will be good. Well, I don't know if it's a case of like, you know, fitting her in. I think, you know, we'll just make it as simple as and just do the chat and whatever the info's available at the time we'll talk about. Look at us, we're sparkly as fuck. Love it. Go down. There's me underwater breathy thing. Let's face it, there's just so much content coming out. I don't know who to believe in terms of which one's going to come out first, you know? People are talking about like BC pre-patch coming out in a couple of weeks. I can definitely see that happening. And then like have a long pre-patch for people to like level tunes to 60. But then I think 9.1's just hit the PTR. I've seen some spoilers already. You just keep thinking because you've gone with fortnightly episodes, we're going to get through them slowly. Oh my god. Well, you're not wrong. But you know, that's just how it is, I'm afraid. We've got priorities. I'm actually really, like, as we do like a bit of interviewing and stuff, I'm really enjoying it. It's been really good. But yeah, work, unfortunately, and life comes first. Otherwise we just do whatever we want all day. Yeah, that's what I was going to get at before. I'd heard rumours that they were having a few issues with it. So I don't know how true that is or if it's just a rumour mill, but it certainly sounds, I guess, possible, because I haven't really seen any more stuff come out. Hey, it's been very lean. Gotta get the episode dropped. Yeah, I agree. Sorry, it hasn't been working out too much in terms of time. It's been pretty hectic. I've had a lot of commitments lately for some reason. I wish I didn't, but I do. I know you're the same. Let's face it, there's been a lot going on. Ash, yeah, I've spoken to Ash a couple of times. I think he's right. Like, we need to get the ball rolling on the chopper drive. We want to make it a little bit bigger and better than last year. That's going to take a little bit of planning because there'll be other people be involved, and it will take a little time to coordinate it. Yeah, because I think even though, I mean, we're the co-hosts, right? It doesn't mean that we have to organise everything. So I think that at the very least, if we have a little bit of a chat about it and see if we can delegate maybe a couple of people to start working on some ideas and plans for it, I think that would be like one of the more productive ways to get it going. I don't want to sort of gimp, you know, the fundraising just because we're like short of time. Oh, it's not selfish. I mean, it's your baby. Don't get me wrong. But it can still be your baby and have other people helping as well. I don't see any reason why you couldn't. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. I 100% get it. Is it idle here? Is it? That's not there.
It is.
Yeah, no, it's all good, man. Why is he not here? Oh, okay. Like that. Come on. I'm hitting buttons and nothing's happening. It's just like, come on. The shirt. I think that one thing that I would like to do for the shirt, like, is encourage some more suggestions for shirts. One thing I was thinking of, it doesn't have to be just the one shirt design. What do you think? Or should we just have the one shirt design? Yeah, there is. There's some really good ideas. Excuse me. I'm gonna grab a drink of water. Hold on. Like, how do you see it? Do you see it as something where we're just gonna have like the official shirt each year? What if we looked at doing 2 official shirts for the year? I think if it has like the 2021 on it for the fundraiser, that would be really good, but it gives like 2 options for people. I mean, it definitely needs to go through like AstroShop. I'm a real fan of that. Getting it out early would be really fantastic. I guess there's an opportunity to encourage the community to put forward some suggestions, like in terms of like artwork. So it's a thought anyway. It might be a nice way for people to contribute. I'm sure there's some really good artists out there that could do some really cool work. Or the other option is to just do 2 designs, you know, that you're happy with and put them out there. Or I mean, it's maybe that's something to speak to Ash about as well, because, you know, it may make more sense from, you know, an economy point of view, and making sure that we maximize, you know, the amount going to the fundraiser from the cost of the shirts. It may be a lot more cost effective to just have 1 design. That's the other consideration, I guess, because we want to be as cost effective as possible to get the funds across to the actual charity, you know. Lich King riding a chopper. The only reason I like the idea of a Fell Reaver riding a chopper is because a Fell Reaver is so ridiculously huge. It would just look hilarious looking at this like cartoon Fell Reaver trying to squeeze onto an actual chopper. Do you think so? Okay. I've actually got mine on at the moment, my shirt. Oh, 6 photo scrolls I do. Yeah, so I'm just thinking maybe if we've got a couple of designs, then, you know, if people aren't a huge fan, I mean, I know like the actual design of the shirt is not the point, but if people have got a couple of options to choose, then that might be quite nice. Yeah, I was thinking like a big Fell Reaver and like a stupid but still somewhat in proportion chopper. So like, you know when you see adults on like kids' toy bikes, like that kind of scale would be pretty funny, I think. Maybe we can have him chasing down like a Horde and an Alliance character. Oh my god, I'm in love with her artwork. It's just beautiful. It really is. Like her artwork is just amazing. I love it. So that's the only reason I really like the idea of it. It's just because Fell Reaver's just so huge. It would just be funny to make it look like it's riding on a toy chopper, you know, knees sticking out to the sides and everything. Bonus points if the chopper looks like it's about to have a cardiac arrest. You know what? We could totally still do that. I don't think that there's some sort of exclusivity contract where you're not allowed to do the same joke twice, you know. Oh, here we go. Maybe you could make it like he's, you know, with Outlands, you'd have him like he's coming over the top of the crest of a hill and it's like the chopper's up in the air a little bit. Oh, you know, it doesn't hurt. I mean, there's no rule book, you know. I don't think the fundraiser police are going to come and arrest us for doing 2 shirts. I think we missed out on some fundraising potential last year because the shirts came out so late. So I totally agree that, you know, it's a good option to try and get them out early this time around. Well, obviously you just need to wait till you get to your house and then make sure you've got the room. I think a few people would have liked being able to like have their shirt on for the actual drive as well. I think there's also, if we have shirts early, one of the things that we could look at doing is providing them to like some of our streamer buddies early on to help raise awareness for the fundraiser. That your office space is already designed. You're such a geek. Unbelievable. I approve. Yeah, that's right. You mentioned that, didn't you? I think that's a great idea. Hall of Fame. Wall of Fame. People can share photos of them wearing their fundraising shirt in strange places. More caps do I need? 4 more. When you say design, the sizing is already done, but oh, congrats, man. That's some progress right there. What's the scheduling looking like? Is it looking like everything will be done on time? These little fungusy things. Yeah, we'll just add the chopper meeting to the pile. Let's get this first episode out and then we'll make a chopper meeting. How's that sound? Not take long to get to draw. Oh. Your told wood was hard to get, haha. Okay. You can grow old, but you never have to grow up, right? Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, ain't no one got time for that. vines. Gotta harvest some floating sacks. Make of that what you will. Gonna have to start pumping my out of work stuff into my work schedule calendar, I reckon, to make everything happen. I'm just gonna have to allocate like time formally to make sure that, you know, we don't keep running out. Like at the moment, like let's say, you know, random things happening notwithstanding, I think we should probably just lock in Tuesdays. And just have that as the day to get shit done. And just try to keep them free, you know? Well, maybe it's a good time to maybe plug some time in for that as well, hey? Into the calendar. Okay, I'll do the same then, and I'll just lock it in ongoing on Tuesdays. That way, I mean, if we don't have anything that we need to do, then you know that's great. But at least we're not like wrecking time by constantly putting in other shit. Because at the moment, it seems like that's really the only day that's working for us. Well, you know, obviously. But that's more of a priority, obviously. Put it mildly. Well, I think what I might do, like tomorrow as well, apart from doing the recording with you, is I'll just sit down with my calendar and yeah, just block out some dates. Just coordinate it a bit. More of these stacks. Heck. Watching my internet jump between 400 kilobits and 4,000 kilobits, like from second to second, is like giving me whiplash. Yeah, just lock it in, man. Realistically speaking, got a lot of stuff to get done. And why not sort of coordinate, you know, gaming stuff in with work stuff and family stuff? At least then you're not sort of overly booking. Still need 3 more things. You're not overbooking your time, you know? Plan this all well enough, you can be where you want to be. Feels like a plan. Well, let's face it. I mean, we were talking about this podcast at the start of this year, and it's now mid-April. Yeah. Stuck. Yeah. Hey, how you doing, Rock God? What's going on? Hey, Locke, how's it going? Worst stream ever. No, that would be only count if I was playing a Horde tune. There is it. Got a few friends in the fridge now. Was that Horde worse than Ally? I must agree. Yeah, Crazy's been in here hijacking my streams. Very rude. Yeah. Do you wanna tell Locke your feelings about Sylvanas, Mr. I Love the Horde? You wanna share that? Yeah. Crazy loves Sylvanas. He thinks she's the best. Yes, she is. Sylvanas is your war chief. Well, she's technically already dead. Just saying. Maybe it was just questionable leadership, Crazy. That's true. Crazy has strong feelings, Locke. That's right, you didn't either when it had that quest between Sylvanas and Thrall, right? You know that thing that was going on? What was it? Before BFA, if I recall correctly? And you had that whole storyline happening. And you had to side with one or the other. How more do I need? 2 more. Was it the start of Legion? No, I'm thinking of a different thing, aren't you? Aren't I? Like, I mean, I know when she became like Warlord, there was like this part where you had to swear allegiance, but I'm thinking more of, you know, when Thrall, that whole Thrall storyline was happening, you know, when he was coming out of like hiding or whatever. Standing on the food. The last one. Yes, it is. Get this in. During BFA, you got to choose. That's what another one of your autocorrects, isn't it? Because I can't even work out what you're saying. Good. And caps. Oh, between her. Yeah, those letters like better get and between her are practically identical. I need slashes. I need the bugs. They are. Yeah, buggies. I gotta tell you, someone spoiled already for me some of the 9.1 stuff. Can you believe it? They just literally spoiler posted in one of the Facebook pages, and I happened to see it, and it wasn't even like, you know, attempting to hide the spoiler. Like, it completely just spoiled it in the picture and in the text. And yeah, I didn't want to see it, and I saw it, and now it's like ruined for me. It's like, shit. Hated that. Because it's like not even out yet, and people just like spoilering shit. No, you're not wrong. Oh well, what can you do? Can't put the cat back in the bag. Apparently there's laws against that. The rest of the bugs. There. Yeah, maybe stay off the Facebook WoW pages, man. People are just... it's just a ridiculous amount of spoilers. Not happy. Better head to bed. All right, no worries. I will see you next time. Yeah, sorry, I forgot about your message before, but we'll sort it out tomorrow, mate. Hitting the hard stuff, mate. Well, totally understandable. Yeah, mate. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, I know. Like I said, thinking of you and the fam. Love you too. Good night. 2 feign death resist in a row. What are the odds? Uh-oh. What's going on? Am I gonna die? God. This game sometimes. Thanks, Lox. I love you too, you turd. Lucky you're so adorable. Ah. Oh my god. I love you too. That was two feign deaths resisted in a row. Like, what are the odds? Funnily enough, like, feign death resists have been really high against the Naga in this particular area. I don't know if I'm just unlucky, but like that's like maybe the 4th or 5th time I've done this where that's happened. Dead set. No word of a lie. So yeah, I don't know. That's what's supposed to happen, and then everyone's supposed to go away. Ah, wasting my hot dog. These guys are just assholes, I've decided. The asshole club. Honestly, too. What? How could they have despawned this fast? That is bullshit. I was like, the body only stayed up for like a minute. And what do I need? 7 more. Anything good? No, that's the plan. This slave's gonna have to work full time. They've got like old swag of these slave drivers in this spot to do. Okay. So I need 2 more wings and 5 claws. Might take on like these 3 enchantresses all at the same time, because like, why the fuck not? Go fuck them up, cat. Come back. Oh shit, it's my turn. I peeled the cat back and it's just standing there. Yeah, here we go. Come on. You? Wait, I got both of these. Such aids. paranoid about these despawning now. I don't know what's going on with the respawns here, but they're really high. I don't think there's that many people in Zangarmarsh. I've got to have a look. Maybe there is, and I'm wrong. One guy. Of course he did, mate. Who's Zanger? See who's here. Yeah, it's not a lot. Like, for the respawn to be this high, that just doesn't seem quite right. The last one, thank God. Alright, here. So what am I doing now? Just have a look at my L notes. Oh, I'm just halving back. Oh, I can't half back because I used it and it's still not up. I still need 2 wings. Do them up here. Cut across a little bit, so like north of here. Do a swagger turn-ins. Very nearly 63. Shaving like an hour off per level from the last run, which is really good. Quite pleased with that. Horrible. A couple more wings. There's not as many of them here. So I might just try and finish this in the area around Sporagar next time before heading up. Gonna have wings and shit. The wings are actually not, the drop rate isn't great. Oh, lucky. 2 for 2. Alright. We're going to turn these in, they're going to fly to Telrador and turn those in, bringing 63 in very short order. Great. Yeah. Okay, and then this in here. Very good. Then go to Telrador. Go. So it's all just turn-ins at this point. Zangarmarsh is done. We're just turning these in. Obviously, that you can see there's a few that aren't done. That's because these are group quests that are not the easiest to do solo. And when I say not the easiest, it's not that you can't do it. You can. I don't have quite enough gear to do it solo, unfortunately. And if you're not certain whether you're going to get it or not, it's better to just not do it. Cool. So close to 63. My cloak on. Let's put that to 4.5 hours faster than the last run. I think that's pretty okay. I don't need that quest. I don't know why I went to go pick it up. So now we're just going down to Cenarian Thicket. Oh, the platforms here. That's nice. Going down. So one thing I should mention, like on Classic, your parachute cloak has a 30-minute cooldown on it. On BC, it's a 30-second cooldown. So just keep that in mind. 30 seconds to equip and a 30-second cooldown. This is the quest line to go into Pearlfang Reservoir. Oh, they're both here. Yep, and this one. Those are ripped pendant. Yep. And just pick these up. I'm not too worried about quest rewards here. Fuck. So it's worth, as far as leveling goes, it's actually worth grabbing those and turning them in, just because they can, you do have a chance of, here's Rock God, you have a good one, man. There's a good chance that you'll actually get like an unidentified plant which you can turn in for, God, where's that parcel gone? Am I being domestically blind? Probably am. That you can turn in for just additional XP. Of course, there's no space. I don't need the boggle tendrils anymore. We'll throw that out. Okay. For goodness sakes, come on, guys. Painful when your bags are this full. Alright. Yes, you can right up here. Okay. So full. Where's your... Ace thing. Lights, I'm sure. Pull that out. Garbage rubbish. And we'll throw these out because we've got the rep ones here. Sexy things here, 26 DPS. Don't want it to come back later. That's excessive. Unfortunately, they're soulbound, so you can't just send them to yourself, so you have to come back and actually collect them. You want them bad. Right. Gonna duck back into Hellfire Peninsula for a second and finish these quests. Okay. Pressing buttons like multiple times today. I don't know what's going on. I'm just assuming there's just like some latency issues. If you really wanted to at this point, I mean, you could go and do Colossal Menace here in Hellfire. If you're really keen. There's like 3 giant quests, maybe 4. If you really wanted to do them, you could. The only thing, of course, is that the giants are elites and they're a little bit annoying to deal with. I can't be bothered. But, you know, I guess if you're a completionist, you can do it. It's probably better to do it now because, I mean, you've got quests that naturally send you back to the Cenarian post here in Hellfire, which is where the giants are, close to where the turn-ins are, and you're now level, like, well, 63 in this case, or 62, and you come back in here, so obviously it's a bit easier to handle the giants with a higher level. Go kitty. One more Ravager, 2 more Venom Spitters. Hey Mikey, how you doing, man? Hello. Oh, I love you too. How you doing? Prezi and I were on here earlier, Mike, chatting about the fundraiser shirt for the chopper ride this year and what it should look like. I am putting forward, because we're doing it in Outlands this year, I'm putting forward we should have a Fel Reaver on a chopper, but it needs to be like when you've got an adult on like a little kid's toy bike. Chopper rides are usually around October-ish. So we're just starting to make some plans now. To be Illidan riding a Harley. I suppose we're talking about doing two shirt designs this year. So people have got a little bit of choice. And we're wanting to, yeah, like I said, just get that out early. This is the Colossal Menace, and that's the other one. I'm not doing that. Not doing this. Illidan riding a Harley's got your vote. All right, I will put it forward as a suggestion. We had a wonderful artist that did the design for our Chopper Drive fundraiser last year. And we're hoping to engage her again to do the shirt designs this year. But unlike last year, we're going to make the shirts available earlier for the fundraiser, so people have got time to pick them up well in advance. I think we missed out on some fundraising last year, just because like the shirts weren't available till like a couple of weeks before the actual drive. Did Kelthas or Vash in a sidecar? Oh my god, yes, sidecars! What a great idea. Like have them squeezed into a little sidecar. I love it. Those ideas are definitely going in the pot, let me tell ya. Let's see. So Zengamashi's done. I'm gonna throw this out because we're not doing a dungeon. Yep, we're done. On to Terracar. So I got to ask you guys, while you're both here, what are your thoughts on the pictures floating around at the moment of the WoW Gold Token China only edition for BC? Hodor, how you doing, man? G'day to you too. Good to see you. I'm not going here. Hang on. Going around. Hadn't seen it. I'd seen it. So apparently, like, it's actually like a legit thing. They've got WoW Gold tokens. I don't know if they're in Classic, but if not, it looks like they're going to be in BC. Apparently only for China. Yeah. I just kind of feel like it's maybe testing the waters. You know what I mean? A little controversial for my taste. You remember when they released them for Classic, Hodor? Waves of the TBC ones. China's always added things and it's not Blizz. Oh, I don't know. You're not one at Sam, I am. I just keep feeling like they're just trying to... I mean, I don't have a good feeling about it. And I'm not, you know, I'm pretty mellow and, like, you know, I don't worry about these things too much, but it just doesn't feel... It just feels like they're trying to cash shop. Are they? I didn't know that, Lux. What's the go? Oh, do they really? I didn't know that. Okay, I'm getting an education. Stop pacifying me. Wouldn't worry, they won't bring WoW tokens to TBC. Oh, I don't know. I feel better from what Locke said. Like, if it's really just a China thing, then like I'm okay with that. Unless he's just pulling my leg, which has been known to happen. Oh really, Lots? I didn't know that. Doesn't run the China versions, they license it to a Chinese company. Wow. I mean, I know that happens with like other companies. I didn't think that a company like Blizzard would have to do it. You think I should actually turn aspect of the cheater off, but you know. There you go. All right. Well, I learned something today. Thank you. I'll back up before I jump down. The last time I did that, it ended in tears. Going down. Whee. I have heard reports, I think on Countdown as well, that Kara's a bit of a nothing burger. Not what I want to know. This one here. Was it on Countdown or somewhere else where like I read that someone was saying that they think that like you're not even going to need drums really. Okay. So look, which raids are hard? Like if Kara's not hard, like with content that comes out later, I assume, what's that going to be like? So I'm a bit excited about raiding in BC because I've never done it. I'm a little hype. Well, here's the real question: Is it going to be fun? Like, are these raids that you're going to enjoy doing? Because, like, for me, that's really like the main thing. Like, I'm not too worried about it being like really super difficult, like to get the content down. Because God knows I'm dealing with that enough in retail, to be perfectly honest. But I just want to have some fun. Oh my god, I'd be so down with that Hodor. How cool would that be? Hyjal sucks. Alright, well that's great. I'll be looking forward to you complaining about Hyjal then. Oh, I should mention one thing that we were looking at doing for the chopper drive this year is because we're doing it in Outlands. It will be on retail, but we're thinking of finishing it at the World's End Inn, and we might just ask Blizz whether they can just get the band going in there, which would be really cool. Stop pacifying me, stupid Terramoth. Oh, you gotta do all the trash again? I don't mind trash. Oh, okay, fair enough. But I mean, if you guys are like, you're legit saying that it's not that hard and it's not that bad, surely that means that, you know, in terms of like knowing the content and being a lot better than what it was back in the day, it shouldn't be too painful, right? Yeah, so like, I mean, just honestly, I mean, I'm doing it to hang out with you guys, right? I'm not too worried whether like a raid's painful or not, so long as I'm doing okay in the raid, like in terms of like not like completely fucking it up for everyone else. But I'm really just going to be there for the memes, to be honest. Oh, I just did that. Also having proper professions and consumes. Yeah, okay. So what you're talking about is being efficient so you can play the rest of the game, yeah? But you'll get a lot more of that in BC anyway, right? Because you're not dealing with raid logging and things. So you don't have to have multiple characters unless you want them. Like you can go out and actually play the game with your main. You can, if you're PvP, you can go do PvP with it. You know, you're not having to just like run 2 characters just to like do the content that you want. So like that's an efficiency just by itself, right? And more. I have to say I've really been enjoying Hunter on BC. It's been a lot of fun. Patient shit, bullshit crap. I've been enjoying that a lot, and I learned a lot trying to raid with the Hunter in Classic. So I'll look forward to. Yeah, I have been. Like, it's new for me. Like, you've got to keep in mind, like, the whole time I've been playing WoW, it's really been, well, that's good timing. Works for me. What points? Oh, really? Mike, you can't do it twice in 2 days. That's just rude. Okay, hang on a sec. Blah, blah. Alright, I've got to go to... Oh, I've got to go all the way down there. Alright, let's go. Going for a ride. See, this is why you play a rogue, Mike. Like, if you're a D&D aspect would be like chaotic evil, quite frankly. It's like right down in the bad corner of the grid. Yeah. These channels are really annoying. They're just deep enough. Just deep enough to dismount you. A lawful good paladin. There is no one I know more unsuited to playing a lawful good paladin than you, Mike. I'm just saying. It's like opening a can and like realizing that it's got the wrong label on the outside of the can. Like you thought you were opening like a can of beans and it's like got fucking beetroot in it or something. When a push comes to shove, you're actually a very moral and honourable person. I don't know. Let's just hit the points and start the aggressive pet and hunt hard at the same time. Not mentioning any names. Does any of that ring a bell to you? Yes, it is. Yes, that's what I thought. Okay, well, it was funny. It was kind of funny. I mean, there's a reason I put it there, right? It's for your entertainment. So, like, otherwise, what would be the point if you guys didn't use them? But I reserve the right to have a whinge about it anyway, because it's fun to have a sook as well. I might collect all these quests and then call it a night. So I had the camera and the light on earlier, and I think I'm still a bit light sensitive after the migraine I had last week because it was starting to give me a headache. And I've still got one. I turned the camera off like an hour ago, so I might pull the pin a little early just to make sure that I don't give myself another migraine because I've got to go out on a work call like 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. I'm not going right this very second, I'm just saying. So in here, it's going to basically collect up a swag of quests. There's a few breadcrumb quests in here where like you have to back and forth a little bit to get to the right point. So just kind of setting up some of them a little early. Oh, thank you. Dean to the rescue with some water and headache tablets. I say headache, he goes and gets me drugs. He's so nice. Thank you. He's the best. Alright, let me just grab some tablets. So basically coming in here, you do like a few little breadcrumbs, but then what you want to do is a whole swag of quest pickups. Dad. Okay. Can't just collect stuff now. Alright, here comes the Terrace of Light. 8:36 and 10. Gonna go do something else while that goes on. Okay. Right. So the thing at the moment with the beta, that escort City of Light, you don't have to follow it around. It takes like 8.5 minutes, so you can just go do something else. As long as you get back to the right spot at the end, you're G to G. But yeah, to what you were saying, Mikey, about Kara, basically to get 10 next geared people to make a reasonable comp, complete Kara once you're 70. Okay. 70 and attuned and what, in next gear? Is that what you're saying? Okay. Well, I'm not next geared. I'm only going for T2 because that's all I can manage at this point. Okay. About the same. I'll take your word for it. These guys don't drop the thing.
That's all it takes.
Okay. Well, you know, I'm not a big min-maxer when it comes to stuff like that. So, you know, as long as I've got enough stuff to do the raid, even if it's not exactly correct, like that's good enough for me. If it's okay enough to like get through the raid without like, you know, hampering the rest of the raid. The previous grind is one of your favourite parts of starting in game. You're just a weirdo. I'm just teasing you, by the way, because I don't know if I haven't done it, so I don't know if I'll enjoy it. I'm sure I will. I'm sure it'll be just fine. Out of mobs to kill for the look of it. I'll just head back and some bandages. Is just a fun place to be regardless of difficulty. I'm looking forward to it. Sure, it'll be good.
Really?
Get drunk with your mates, get loot, have a good one. Hey Lish, how you doing, man? 63 now. Where's my... This aid. Just waiting for His Majesty to come back up here. Yeah, so good. How you doing, big fella? Hopefully you're not getting spammed by all the changes in the Discord. That's getting completely revamped now. So 63 in 8 hours with the pre-quest turn-ins. Yeah, just ignore them for now. That's just going to get shuffled around for a bit. When it's done, you'll be able to, like you're already set up as Twitch streamer, but it'll just automatically like just notify the group when you're streaming and all that sort of jazz. I'm not going to put everyone in there, just all the people I like. Yeah, I think it'll be nice. It'll just be like just a handy little spot for people that like are interested in leveling and running and following, you know, some of the Oceanic crew. That they've got like just one spot where they get notified. We'll see how we go. I wonder if I'm going to get to 3:30. Here he comes. Is that one mine, or it might be this guy's? I don't know, it might be mine. I'm about 8.5 minutes nearly. Oh no, there's mine. $3:31. Beautiful. Let's learn this book finally. Yay. Mount up. Complete. There we go. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. You can't stick around, just want to stop in and say hi. Hi to you too. You got to head to bed early morning, no worries. I'll catch you real soon. You have a nice night, man. Thank you for dropping in. You're the best. Not true what I say about you. Ready, ready. No, man. I'll catch you later. Alright, we're just going to get ready to head back out of here, and then we will pull the pin for the evening. I'm going to set Hearth here, turn in a few quests, pick up a few others. I'm going to have another crack at mastering the parachute off the rise. See if we can get it right this time. Fingers crossed. I've had a few goes. They've had mixed results. So a little tricky to work out where to hit the parachute, to be honest. See how we go this time. We're jumping off around here. Basically just rather than sort of going all the way around, just going to jump down here and just continue on from there, picking up quests. But I've had a bit of mixed luck in terms of where to land, so we're just gonna, I definitely have my cloak on. I've forgotten to do that a few times. Let's not get too involved in that. I've jumped off here a few times without checking whether my cloak was on. It's awkward, to say the least. Let's see if I can get it going. So I've had a bit of trouble with this in terms of where to hit the cloak. We'll see if we can get it right this time. Yeah, too early again. So annoying. Ah. Fine. I will get it right eventually. I just gotta like work out where to go and when to hit it. We'll get it right eventually. Ideally, I'll just land here and just do this, but I haven't quite managed to line it up. Right, pick up Forathans. I didn't. This is a Scryer rep quest, but you know, it's got XP, so why not? Quest log's starting to look a bit full. I'm starting to wonder whether they're going to fix that quest log number. It should be 25 and not 20 for BC. It still hasn't happened, so not sure what's going on there. Right. Lux, my dear, Mikey, if you're still floating around, I'm gonna leave it here for the evening, ready to go out and do a big run. I'll probably not be on tomorrow night, but I'll be on Friday night. I've got to do some work with the podcast tomorrow, so I'm gonna be a responsible adult. Pause the timer there. Yeah, good night, vlogs. Good night, Mikey. Guys, thank you for dropping in and seeing me. You guys are the best, and I love you. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the Discord. Mikey, I did have a read of the info and the officers. I think I might be able to do something with the social thing, but we'll have a bit more of a read of it when I've got some more time after work tomorrow, and I'll just reach out and see if there's something I can commit to. So I'll be more than happy to help out with something useful in the guild. But for tonight, I'm going to go chill out for a bit, take it easy, and yeah, I'll see you later. Locks, be good. By the way, did you get tickets for PAX by any chance? I can't remember if I asked you. So I'm gonna go book them now. You did, awesome. All 3 days? I did ask you yesterday. I've been pretty tired lately, so you're just gonna have to cut me some slack. And have an early night tonight and actually catch up on some sleep. Yeah, I'm going to do Friday and Saturday. Okay, yeah. I think I'm just going to get the 2 days. I'm not going to worry about the 3-day pass. If we stick around for Sunday, it'll just be to socialise rather than go to the actual show. But I'm sure I'll talk to you about that later. Guys, have a nice evening. Thank you so much for hanging out. Look forward to seeing what time we ding level 64 on this run. It's going to be awesome. I've got some more gear to do raid runs for on Classic. Hopefully I'll get 8 out of 8 this week, fingers crossed. And perhaps a decent weapon. And it'll be really cool to see how that's going to look on the next run. Right, I'll see you guys later. You have a nice night. Thank you. Good night.